We are golden. Hey, everybody!
Alright, so we've run this raid countless times.
Over 4.
As a group,
100.
as solo, whatever. We've run it a ton of times. And the main reason we run this is we run it so that we can get the mount at the end. It's an undead horse named Invincible that has wings and can fly, and it's really cool. And everybody wants this mount.
Why do they call it that if I can see it, though?
I'm gonna kill you.
That is Moose's favorite troll bait on chat. Why is it called Invincible if I can still see it?
It's called an Xbox 360 because when you see it, you do a 360 and go in the opposite direction.
Okay. Minus 500 DKP.
Why are you crying?
Okay, so we run this all the time. Out of the probably hundreds of times I've run this,
I'm just so proud of my king.
I have seen this mount drop twice. One time I lost a roll, but that was when you needed like 10 people to do this, so I was kind of expecting to lose the roll at that point.
You know what the scary thing is that we could probably do this verbatim even the like overlaying narration.
And the second time I lost the roll, I had pretty much given up on this place. I had stopped running it altogether. And Jamie and Spence needed
the last
achievement in here. The one on the Lich King that's really hard to get unless you have a tank. So I came in to help them, and the freaking mount drops.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie's like, no, I'm going to pass on this because you guys helped me with the achievement. So I'm going to pass on this. And he has regretted that decision ever since.
Mm-hmm.
But he passed on it. Spence rolled like a 50-something, and I rolled a 40-something, and I lost a roll. And it's the second time I lost it.
And that's the second time I've run with you when the mount dropped and I passed because Trisha got the one from Firelands.
Right.
So that wasn't weird of me to do, but that was the Invincible bow out was my last and final nod to friends running with me. All bets are off. I will be rolling hard.
Go back and hit that turn thingy. I don't know what you call them. I forgot to hit the first one. You forgot to hit the second one.
Good news, everyone. I fixed the poison slime pipes.
Monks are so much faster than Death Knights.
Great news, everyone! The slime is flowing again!
I almost triggered it and locked you out. I just remembered. Oh, I would like to have Moose in here. And that's a stupid little feature of this area.
Have you seen that that legendary for Windwalker monks that makes lightning part of their rotation? Okay, so you have lightning, and it as Windwalker, it does like no damage because you have no spell power. So every time you use a chi ability, it gives you 1 stack of this buff that increases lightning's damage by 100%. And it stacks up to 20 times. So basically, the way it works is you get 20 stacks, and then you just sap them with the lightning, and it just annihilates them. I really don't like it. I think it's silly because, you know, what if you're a melee DPS? So at what point, you know as melee, because you play a melee, you play Silladin. As melee, you gotta be ready to move at any moment. So if you have to stop to channel something, you're pretty much dead.
The only time that would be is that I can think of is during like on Maw of Souls. When you get to the place where they're laying down some funk on the ground, that's it. As DPS, I've got Throw Glaive, but it's stupid with the Demon Hunter, but I could see the value of having something, but it's like Shuriken, it's like all the other ones where Throw Axe, yay, I've got a ranged. You don't ever use it.
Right. Well, it's kind of like the Death Knight one where you have Chains of Ice, and it makes Chains of Ice part of your rotation.
Well, Chains of Ice is the greatest thing that ever entered the game.
Yeah. So you say, man.
Most powerful, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, the decider in everything that's ever happened.
I remember when you were asking me how to play Blood Death Knight originally. I was talking to you, and I talked to you for seemed like 30 minutes, just talking about the rotation and the moves you use, and what to do and what not to do, and going into great detail about it. And really, I was almost hoarse in my voice because I was talking for so long.
That sounds right.
And you said,
listening
okay.
Carefully.
Listening carefully, and I said, okay, do you have any questions? And you go, yeah, so it's just Death Advance, Death Gate, Chains of Ice, right?
And you almost pooped yourself in anger.
I almost had an aneurysm. That's how bad it was.
I will have to say,
you kind of snuck it on me, and if you'd have sent me to the hospital, that would have been the saddest and funniest thing ever.
Because you did completely do a speechless moment of you were going to kill me. And I think I did throw in Ray's ally in that rotation I was describing.
Unwise decision.
You're joking, right? Pretty sure it's the next 8 things you said. You better be joking. And then you have to admit, I went out and 35 minutes later had Brawler title.
You did, and it was awesome.
Yeah, so I listened. You are an excellent... I mean, you can't name a tune that I run on of the 23 110s that you haven't gone, hey, have you tried this? And explain that tune. And I'll give a backstory. I may have a number of alts that you'll see me play on different things, DPS, and I'll even tank every once in a while. But Moose has had over at least 30 tunes while I've been playing in the short amount of time with him. He's run up and done and deleted. So it may look like he only plays Blood DK. He's played others and understands all of them. But what he likes to do is get my hopes up, get a tune going, have me make 7 to 10 pieces of armor for it, and then delete it. That's his joke to my icy chains of ice, and my joking is he'll get me with yeah, I'm gonna run this guy. I'll log on. Hey, where's your deleted? Oh, really? I told you not to make me anything for it. And then I have to kill him.
Alright, heal the dragon, man. I can actually do this boss this time because I actually have a healer with me.
It would be awesome if they made it so you could death strike something and heal it.
That would be hilarious.
First of all, the music.
I was
playing
actually
now,
I was able to do this boss in MOP. That was when bloodworms healed the raid, and they would heal for like 1 million. So I was actually able to do this boss and miss the Pandaria, but that was the only time I was able to do it solo.
I'm loving the music in here. I don't know if I've ever heard that little chamber. That one's a freaky set.
Mm-hmm. The raid music Blizzard throws out is actually pretty good. I don't know if you've ever heard the music in, Siege of Orgrimmar, where the Shah of Pride is.
Mm-hmm.
The music in there is like freaky weird. It's cool.
I got them out.
I'm gonna kill you.
That is going to be the funniest if we get this on video. Because people have to realize it's sort of like us recording ourselves going to a gas station, buying the Powerball, and then
It's like one of us winning it and the other one
let's
not.
let's watch it together. And oh, Moose won the Powerball.
No, I mean, everybody I play with, WoW is such a big part of my life. Everybody I play with would at the very least, if I hit like the Mega Millions, would be getting a very nice computer.
Mm-hmm. But transversely, if you get Invincible with one of them, you would stab them in the eye with a sharp stick if it guaranteed the mount to drop.
Yeah. Remember when Eli got it?
Oh yeah.
So Eli was like, he was running it every week for a few months, and his friend logs on the game, who he hasn't seen and hasn't played the game in probably a year or so. And anybody who plays the game knows somebody like that, where they'll take like a year off or 2 years off or 6 months off here or there, and they'll kind of be on sporadically.
Mm-hmm.
And so his friend comes back, runs one ICC run, gets them out.
That's when you want
Eli,
to just
Eli,
throw a party for someone.
Eli, Eli was so angry. He was like, you know, he was pouting all the time. He's like, he doesn't even play, he doesn't even know what he got, blah, 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 blah. He's all being Eli about it. Eli will complain about anything. And we tease him about it, but he,
He's
that's just the way he
joking
is.
most of the time. That's his shtick. Is I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. And Eli, he's all upset about it. He goes into the raid, runs it one time after that, and the mount drops. And he gets it.
Didn't we decide we had to really complain about it before we did it, right?
Yeah,
For like the
yeah,
next month.
that was it. Like, we were like, if we just say something in chat where we can't, we're never going to get this mount. This mount, stupid mount, never drops. It's guaranteed to drop.
But we know in our heart of hearts that this mount will never drop for either of us because we love the game too much. And it would be too awesome.
So, guys, this is the Lich
4,
King.
3,
And
2,
the thing about the Lich
1.
King is he doesn't do anything unless he talks for 10 minutes first.
Don't worry, I got him. Okay, I'm going to show everyone what Moose looks like when he's doing stuff.
You can't see me in any of the other videos because I'm 200 yards ahead of everybody.
Oh, we're getting some action now. Not one chain of ice. See, that's why it's hard to record Moose. Just when I framed up the shot. Bing bong! Moose never moves until I got him in frame. I got you.
He's gonna die!
Oh, you got the rune of razor ice.
I already have that.
You got the Lorenzel High Blade of the Silver Hand.
Why would it give me an illusion that I already have? That's not cool. All right, I have got to go. My two pups are at the groomers and they're ready to be picked up, so I gotta head out. Jamie, I'm sad the mount didn't drop, but I'm also happy that it didn't drop and you didn't beat me on it.
Me too. All right. Well, to play another day.
Alright, this is Moose signing out. I will see you guys in the future.
Later, alligator.